And I believe we are live. What it look like over there to you, Marcy? Does it look like we're live? Yes. All right. So we are here and we are live and in living color. Just wanting to welcome you today to our Sister to Sister chat, our May edition, the second installation of our May edition. And we have some special guests on tonight, and we're just going to be talking about travel. I mean, summertime is coming, the weather is heating up, and I know a lot of you want to get out, and I don't blame you. Right. We have a few of our team members that are going to just come on and just share the blessings that they've experienced through our amazing travel membership. Things are getting ready to explode in the travel industry, and those prices are getting ready to hike. So you might want to hear some of the stories of some of our members. That way you can make an informed decision, and maybe you can meet us later on tonight on our webinar where you can get a full presentation. But on that note, I'm getting ready to let my sisters loose. I'm here with my sister Marcy and Sasha. They are my co-hosts, and we are excited to be here on today. Come on, say hi to the people, ladies.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be here with our special guest. And we have one other guest that may be coming a little later, but I'm so excited because we are going all the way from the UK back to the US tonight. All right.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Sasha.
Hey, Marcy, how are you?
Great.
All right. So we're going to start with our lovely UK partner, Miss Mahmuda. We also have our handsome Thomas Flowers. He'll be testifying as to why he joined such a wonderful company. But I want to start with Mahmuda. So, Moo, why did you join?
I love to travel. I was widowed 14 years ago, and I was left with 4 very young children. And I didn't want their childhood to be all about their dad dying, because he died in a car accident. So it was very sudden, very traumatic. And I didn't want that to be everything that they thought of when they think about their childhood. So I have done a lot of traveling. We've been to Hawaii, we've been to Florida, Disney World 4 times, I believe, with my kids, maybe more, I can't remember now. I've been to Australia, but I paid full price because I didn't have the power of this company before. So when I found out about this company, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is definitely for me because 1, you save money. 2, you make wonderful friends. You know, you guys are now my second family. You know, the Trevorian family is, I think, so close. I mean, we just all help each other. And as my kids are now older, they don't want to travel with mummy anymore. They want to do their own thing. So I need somebody else to go with. So I'm going with you ladies and you, Thomas, to all the wonderful places we're going to be going to. I mean, I've booked Dubai in September for $89. That's 6 days, 5 nights in the Hyatt Regency. So, I mean, that is, you can't even pay $89 for one night. You're paying $200 usually, I think, for one night. $89? It's like, wow. So I just want to travel. I want to enjoy life because you only have one life. My husband went out to work 9 o'clock in the morning. He never made it back home. Tomorrow is not promised. You know, he was 37. He had his whole life ahead of him. So I know we've all been through the pandemic and we've had lockdowns, and now that lockdowns are easing, I mean, I've had both my vaccinations, so I'm inoculated. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to party. So yes, my kids are now a lot older. My youngest is 16. You know, they're all doing their own thing.
Right.
So yes.
So Mahmuda, let me ask you this. Now, I know that the UK was locked down, like you couldn't go anywhere. No. So I believe now that they're lightening up on some of their restrictions. Where are you allowed to go now?
Well, we were allowed to travel to Portugal from Monday. So that was the first thing that opened up. We have a traffic light system. So you've got red, amber and green. Green is go for it. So Portugal is definitely a green. But they change on such a continuous basis at the moment. So people are very dubious about traveling. But we can still do staycations. We can still use the NetNet portal. We can still use our shopping portal. There's so many different benefits of this company. And your points are being saved for 2 years. So if you can't travel today,
that's amazing.
You can't travel tomorrow. You can travel next year.
Right.
So I've got, I think 3,000 points now. I did have 5,000, but like I said, I got Dubai booked. So I've now got 3,000 points.
Wow.
So I'm like, yeah, I want to go. As soon as I can go anywhere, that's it. I am off. I'm off. My kids have got exams at the moment, so I've got to wait for them to finish exams.
Right.
From that.
So for a staycation, where's your favorite place to go in the UK?
Well, last time I went to Devon, and that should have cost me, and I'm going to work in pounds, sorry, that should have cost £1,500. I don't know what that is in dollars. I spent £120 for a beautiful 1-bedroom, kitchen, living room, and it was a wheelchair-friendly apartment. So it was like a little cottage.
Oh,
obviously
nice.
It was a spa place because I do like my spas.
Yeah,
I did see that video you shared of that one. That one was beautiful.
It was, yeah. I went to Spain as well. So these are dreamcations I've already done. I went to Spain for the first one. And obviously the first time you use it, you're a bit dubious because you don't know. Yes, you've heard other people doing it, but until you do it yourself, you're wary. So I got to Spain and I'd taken a friend with me. She didn't know anything about the business. All she knew was she saw my website. She saw what I was booking because I was conferring with her what she wanted to do. It was £89 for a 5-star spa hotel in Península in Spain. And it was just, wow. We got there. She's looking up at it and she's going, are you sure we're in the right hotel? Because £89 should be a cheap little motel, not a 5-star hotel. So we got there. So she stood by the doorway. She didn't even dare come into reception. So I got to reception. I said who I was, and they're like, "Oh, welcome, Mrs. Hill. Oh, and because you're a member, you also get 10% off our spa." And I'm like, "You can cut me in every day for a spa."
Wow.
So yes, we had a whale of a time. It was brilliant. She hadn't been on a holiday for about 10 years, I believe. I think it was at the time, and that's the reason we went to Spain, because originally I wanted to go to Egypt. But because she hadn't been on a plane in so long, we thought, right, we'll keep it close. And she nearly broke my hand. She was holding on so tight. But now she's quite happy. She's going, yeah, I'll go to Cancun with you. Right. So as soon as we got back, she joined up though. So she's a platinum member as well.
Wow. Amazing.
So just go on holiday with your friends. You don't need to talk about the business.
Wow.
But yeah, I love it.
Let them experience it.
Yeah. But that is the thing, people don't believe until they see it. And social proof is so important. So like Deborah Taylor's away at the moment. I've shared her video and we're so close. We're all saying to each other, help yourselves, watch our videos, share our videos. And we all trust each other.
Right.
It's such an amazing company feel. The ethos is a family feel.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
David Hart, you got David and Adela Hart, you got Todd Strand, Gina Strand, they're all amazing. Daryl and Maria, everybody. Which other company can you be in that you can go to the top and talk to them? You know,
this is true.
I mean, when I joined, they were the what they called world tours. I think they called them U trips at the time. Were brand new, completely new, and David was talking about doing the next one, and he said May, and I said, I'll be fasting, so I won't be able to go. So he messaged me and said, when does Ramadan finish? You know, so I told him the dates. I said, it'll be approximately, we can't tell until we're at that time because it's still on the moon sighting. And they made sure they booked it for, so the weekend after Ramadan finished. So that's how much they listen to you. You know, it's just, I just amazed by the company. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I'm happier in myself. You know, like I said, 14 years, 7 months of the year, I used to cry every day. So from October to April, all my kids' birthdays, my birthday, my husband's death anniversary, every month there was something. And I used to break my heart. And this year, different person here.
Wow, amazing. That is amazing testimony. Oh my goodness. So what is she saying? That vacationing is good for your mental health.
Yes.
Right. Awesome. Thomas. He's the new guy in town, but he is on fire. Come on, Thomas. Tell us how you got to join Terrorium.
Oh my gosh. First I gotta say thank you for that word, Mamuda. Thank you for that. Everything you said, I mean, was definitely it, especially for your mental state. I am telling you, you guys, if you're not traveling and getting outside of your comfort zone and just seeing the world and adding value to your life and just getting away from the hustle and bustle, you will continue to add to that stress and that mental breakdown, and you just don't even know that you're doing it. But thank you for that, Mahmoud. That was awesome, man. But thank you, ladies, for having me on once again. I just got to say that. Thank you again. Thank you for that introduction as well, Sasha. But yeah, I saw this concept about 5 months ago. I've already was in the travel space anyway with another travel club, but once things started going down south with that one, this one was presented to me by my good friend, and at first I was like, and I was like, but I love to travel. I'm that go 4 or 5 times international now, so it started off going once a year. But once I got that taste of all inclusive for the price you will pay, for way less than what you will pay at a hotel in your own town, my birthdays became all inclusive, trips. Then my other friends, then they started getting their birthdays. So all my friends started seeing me go and knew that I my invites go like this, you guys. I would say, this is where I'm going. I would put it out in the beginning of January. This is where I'm going, my year. Every month I'm going somewhere. And they were like, where am I invited? That is your invite. You either go or you don't. I am going. I'm just letting you know that I am going. My life is for me. I came in this world alone. I'm going to leave alone. But I have to be the one that works on my mental health. I got to be the one that works on my happiness. So I just was like so extremely excited when I saw this one. And then the prices was beating out what I was a part of before. And I was just, I was blown away. So I just got instantly excited, even more excited, because I was like, this is just unbelievable. And I can understand people having that little skepticism, and that's understandable as well. But I tell people, you can't be skeptical and broke. All right? I want y'all to know that. You can't be skeptical and broke. All
Now
right?
that's a word right there.
You got to change your mindset. Change your mindset. And when you know better, you do better. And the thing is, I know better. And that's why I said, hey, this is definitely for me. I already went to Vegas twice already. And this year just had got started. I went twice in January. Got 2 more planned. Got 2 more planned for for June and July. So I guess all of the J months are for Las Vegas. So like next month is my birthday month, and I have so much planned, you guys, that it's just amazing. And also Jamaica. That's a world tour that I got set up. And here's a kicker on that, you guys, that really floored me when he opened up the world tours. And when I'm saying I'm talking about Mr. David Hart, the founder of this amazing program, and just getting y'all excited about travel. But I last year COVID hit, right? I had just retired from the Army, 20 years in the Army. March of last year, right before COVID took off. Wow. The weekend before, we partied. I had my retirement, and then that following week, the world shut down. And it was just crazy to me. And I was like, no, because I had so much planned, you guys. Like, my mind was already, I had so many trips planned that they had to cancel and, and get my money back. I had Jamaica planned for this exact resort, the Grand Palladium. I had my retirement party set for that. Everybody was going, and also another friend, she was doing her 50th. So we had combined it, and we was going to be there a whole week. And it was 2,000 per person. All right. Now that was including the flights, but still 2,000 per person.
Wait a minute. You said that's not included the flight?
No, that included the flight. But still, that was per person, like 18. It was like 1890 something, so close to 2,000 per person. The flight itself was only like 6 something. So still, that's 1,200, over 1,200 per person just for the resort. Okay, everybody paid it. Everybody got, what I'm saying? We made payments because we did the little payment plan. But still, I came over here and now it's offered around my birthday So that blew me away. And I knew that it was heaven sent because of that. And I was like, wow, I can go here for less. The price that it was $11.35 for two people.
Two people, not one, two.
Two people, $11.35, and then on top of that, got to use my points to bring it down. Got to bring it down to $510. You guys, do y'all think I paid a dime? Do you think I paid a dime? No, because I used my points. My friend who's going with me, they paid their half, so I paid nothing for this trip.
Wow.
The only thing that I'm paying for is my flight. Because my friend paid that $510 because that we split that $11.35 in half, and we said, "Hey, I'm going to pay my points, so my points I'm going to use my points so it can bring it down to the lowest price," which brought it down to $510 for two people. But I said, "Hey, my points is my money, so you know what? Right? You got to pay your half, and this is your half." So they paid their half, and I paid $0, y'all. So it was just amazing to me. Only thing I had to pay was my flight. And here's the thing I want to tell you guys about that. These flights, everybody know the travel boom is here. I ain't gonna say it's on its way. It is here. It has arrived, you guys. Everybody has their flights, their trips and stuff booked. These flights, these airlines, these hotels are in the game of getting their money back. For a whole year of not. Now they didn't lose, they lost a lot of money, but they didn't go out of business. But they're in the business right now of getting their money back. So you know what they're doing? They're hiking those prices up. We know it don't cost no $1,000 to go to Las Vegas from anywhere in the States. But they're throwing those prices up there because they're trying to get their money back because so many people are traveling. And guess what? They're paying it. Yeah. So we know flights are federally regulated. Can't take it down anyway. I want y'all to know this because I know all the life hacks when it comes to traveling. You got, and I learn a little bit more every time I go. But I just love sharing this because I want to see my people get out and live their life to the fullest. Enjoy it, not just because you want to go. But you want to go on the slimmest place you can spend the less amount of money, and then you complaining about it. You get what you paid for. But what I'm trying to get you to is pay the slimmest amount of money and get VIP treatment, VIP comfortable stay where I don't even want to leave my room. You know, y'all want to say, "Oh, we ain't gonna sleep in the room." Yeah, you ain't gonna sleep in the room because you're scared to sleep in the room. You scared to sleep in those little bitty roach motels that you're staying at. I'm trying to get you to stay at a top tier 5-star, 5-diamond resort and you're paying those roach motel prices. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. But also, I want you to see that these flights are federally regulated. Can't nobody tell them that they can price gouge. Nobody can do that. If they want to skyrocket them, they can. And here's the thing: when you know you can pay $0 or to Roach Motel prices to stay at 5-star, your flight is nothing. Thinking about you not having a travel membership or having something in your pocket right now as a tool to at least stay for less, and then use the rest of the money you're saving to pay for your flight. It just makes sense. Yeah, it just makes sense to me. That's why I said when you know better, you do better. People complain, "Oh, they don't come with the flight." You're going to go and pay retail rate plus the flight. Meaning, when you look at that flight price, you ain't going to go. Mm-hmm. You're going to put it off to next year, and then you're going to put it off to the year after that, and you just never going to go. And before you know it, you're old and crusty, and you can't go nowhere anyway. Right? What I said, that is not going to be me. I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be that person. I grew up like that. Well, we didn't do anything till the summertime, and we only went to Gulf Shores down south. You know, Gulf Shores is beautiful, but I wanted to see the world. Therefore, I joined the Army. I saw all of Europe, except for the UK. I tried to get to London and the UK. I really did, and that's why that's on my list to get back. But I got to see all of Europe. I got to see Italy. I got to see Spain, and I know the prices that we paid just for those little rooms. Now I can come on here and I see it with this membership that I have, and I'm paying little to nothing for these amazing hotels with spas, beautiful pictures, beautiful views. Come on, man. So it just makes sense to where the flight was nothing. I'm like, I can do the flight. How much is the flight? Oh, that's $700. Oh, shoot, that's nothing. Just to think if I had to pay 700 plus thousands for a
Right.
stay.
Exactly. My goodness. Woo, Tanya.
So
TJ,
I'm telling you, you just got to get
you are
smarter when you
teaching
know
us
better.
something today. Okay. We got to
Absolutely.
travel more. Now,
Yes, you
I
do.
want to ask Tanya because she recently went on a beautiful vacation as well. Can you
Yes, she did.
elaborate on that?
Please.
Listen, this membership is so amazing. Me and my husband took an impromptu vacation. One Sunday he was preaching and he cut his sermon shorter than normal. Everybody wondering what was going on. Come to find out, he felt like he was going to pass out. I said, I said, I have some time off. You have some time off. Let's go. So that following week, we booked a trip to Niagara Falls. I didn't take advantage of the Dreamcation portal, nor it wasn't a world tour. But let me tell you, our net pricing is just as amazing. I believe I saved maybe about $60 or $80 for those few days that I was there. We took the Amtrak, so it was a nice little train ride, calm, but it was an amazing trip, one that I want to return to, because the time of year that we went, the attractions were not open. So we got to see the falls, but we didn't get to experience the fullness of it. But it was amazing. Never would I ever have been able to have done that before joining this membership. He said, Thomas just said he don't want to grow old and crusty and not have, lived life to its fullest. Let me tell you something. I was on the road to old and crusty and not having lived life to its fullest. And every summer before I joined Trivorium, my children let me know, Mommy, our summers are terrible. They're horrible. In fact, the word that they use is our summers suck. I'm like, oh, that hurts, but I was doing the best that I could as a mother. And I'm so glad that I met my coach, Miss Deborah Taylor, who introduced me to this wonderful opportunity and just kind of changed the narrative for my family. Once upon a time, it was work, home, church. I work remotely now, so it's just work and home. But thank God to Trivorium, I can squeeze a vacation in here and there and experience the world. So, I mean, come on, can't beat it.
That's amazing. Sasha, can you tell us about the travel agent piece of our company?
I love the travel agent piece because it's real easy to get started. It's only about $15 a month. So it costs nothing basically, because you can get that back in one booking. And all you do is go in and you take your training and pass your certification and you register for the different vendors, and then you start promoting yourself. It's fairly easy. It does take some time to build up the clientele, but it does, it's merely easy. Once people start seeing that you're in the travel industry, they start contacting you because why? Travel is sexy. Everybody wants to travel. And it blows my mind, honestly, because a lot of people, they go through travel agents or they book it themselves and they rather pay retail price. And I'm like, we have this amazing wholesale platform that I can offer to you, but I am okay with booking your trip for you. Hey,
Get your commission.
exactly.
Yes.
So I've been doing the travel agent piece. I've been certified about a year and a half now, but I've been more actively doing the travel agent piece, now that things with COVID is starting to slow down and not be as complicated and changing so frequently. Um, and it's been amazing. So I love the travel agent piece. I'm excited to do more with it. But my favorite part of our amazing company is the Forex, the trading platform that we have. Because it's not just Forex. They also send different like crypto signals and give different trainings on crypto and what they're looking at and what they see. I've seen a few different like gold and oil trade signals. So they kind of touch all over the board. It's more than just Forex. But they give you a plethora of videos and knowledge, and you can even talk directly with a lot of the professional traders that we have on the team and on the company, through the live sessions that they do every day. I don't always get the chance to jump in there, but when I do, it's always something amazing. And the best part about it is, you can not know a thing about it when you get started, and it takes very little to get started. And that's part of what I'm working towards showing. I'm still building my wallet, I guess is what you call it. Um, but I want to show people that it doesn't take much. You can start from nothing and build it into something. Now I don't have no miraculous stories or anything like that yet.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. But I love the fact that a lot of my team members and partners and family members are taking part in it too. So I also have that helping hand. If I have a question, I can go to TJ or Jamal or Christoph or even you, Marcy or Mamuda. I'm not sure if you're dabbling around with it, Tanya, but girl, it's fun. I love it.
Well,
Listen,
I'm not.
I can't do the risk, not yet.
Yeah,
I plan to. I plan to. And when I do, I know who to go to.
Right.
To the demo account.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Just practicing demo. Until I'm confident, I'm just staying in demo.
Right.
Now I had a ball in my demo account, but it's a little different with the live account, depending on how you fund your account.
Gotcha.
So you gotta be careful. Because again, even regardless of how big your account is, you're gonna lose at some point, but you gotta not even worry about that part. You just gotta focus on learning how to watch the trends in the chart and place the trades correctly, and you'll start having gains, even small gains.
Wow. Thomas, you can come on. We want to hear some of your tips and things.
Hey, Sasha just hit it. She hit every nail on the head with that one. Just a lot of it is just paying attention to the trends, being patient with the Forex piece. I love that too. It's just like a video game. Like she said, it was fun. Even on the demo, it was extremely fun. And I went live and started winning over there as well. I had a few losses as well, but it was nothing. I was just like, okay, I was like, hey, this is gonna happen. It's just, to me, it was just, again, like some days I was just sitting there with my phone, just watching it, like every 5 minutes because I was on the, the price action portion. But it was just so fun, just to sit there and watch your money grow, and then you screaming at the screen like, go up, go up, go up, go up. And then it just got to the point to where, to me, I was just like, hey, I get 25, 50, 75 here. I will just say, take out. That's a win. If not winning thousands and thousands of dollars, you starting small. And then once your portfolio gets up there, then you can, you can start bumping it up, and taking, bigger risks. Start small, take the smallest risk you possibly can. And that's what I love about, those young guys, like she said, Jamal, they all gave us those tips. And I'm telling you, within 5 minutes of listening to them in Memphis, I felt like I knew how to do this. I was just like, why have I not been doing this? But I immediately came back home and jumped on it just like that, and just listening to them, watching those videos. They make it so simple. They break it down to the easy. Then when you got team members, that you can call without an issue, or you can message without an issue and ask a question, that's even better because you're not out there winging it on your own, unless you want to wing it on your own. But when you know you got the help, like I said, when you know better, you do better. If you know you got the answers to the test, like Miss Cynthia always say, why aren't you using them answers and doggone keying them in? Why would you still go and fail a test that you got the answers right there in front of you? Your answers is right here, Marcy. Your answer is right here, Tanya. Your answer is right here, Sasha. Your answer is Mahmoud. Your answer is me. Your answer is Jamal. This amazing team Mr. David Hart has put together is there. The thing is locking those arms with the right people and moving with them, learning from them. You're going to make mistakes. I know you are, but there's no mistake in travel.
Right.
There's no mistake in travel. There's no mistake in saving money.
Exactly.
There's a mistake in spending money and knowingly knowing that you're throwing money away because you're going to have that buyer's remorse. I didn't have no buyer's remorse when it comes to something that I know is going to save me a grand over a time period. I'm not looking at the right now. I'm looking at the end result. I'm looking at the end of the year. I'm looking at what I'm saving over the year. Will I live to see the end of the year? Probably not. But knowing that I done took 3 or 4 years before, 3 or 4 trips before the end of the year, planning the trips and having them already booked, y'all, I'm booked for Vegas, like I said, June. I'm just going to tell y'all why I'm so hyped. Vegas, June, and mind you, in the midst of buying a house, so Vegas, June, then Jamaica, June, then back to Vegas again in July.
Wow.
Florida at the end of July. August, we're setting up to go to Florida, to the Keys. Barbados in September.
Wow.
Then Dominican Republic in October. Y'all, I'm telling you, I am so excited for all of them that there's like, man, I'm like this. Okay, I got to book the flight for this one. Okay, when I get that one booked, then I'm gonna do this. It's just when you're so excited and you know they're already booking, you didn't spend an arm and a leg to go. It's like, why not? Get your butt out of that house. Get your kids out of that house and go. So I don't care if it's just a weekend getaway for 3 days, 4 days, Friday to Monday or Friday to Sunday. Get out the house, start experience life. It's going to start small and then let it grow. Mine started small. You got to where we were staying at the regular rooms. And then we came and we was like, wait a minute, they got swim up rooms. We want to see what that's like. Then next year, we was in the swim up rooms. And once we got that taste and that feeling, it was a wrap after that. It's no going down after that. So we swim up room. And then it went to having the butler service, staying from 4 days to a whole weeks.
Yes.
Y'all, I'm telling you, it's just about what are you going to do? What is your priority? You get the time off. You have the time off. If you're telling me you're working at a job that's not giving you a day, 2 days, or at least 5 days off, you're in the wrong business. Because they don't care about your livelihood. They don't care about your mental state. They don't care about your life. They just care about you building what? Their dream. I want you to dream big. Like my shirt say, you dream big and start focusing on your dreams, y'all. I'm telling you, and your dreams is actually getting out there and seeing the world and saying and noticing then that your reality is bigger than your dreams, that your reality is now bigger than the dream that you had. Because right now you're dreaming of those trips. But once you start experiencing them and getting them into reality, you'll be booking just like me. Time you leave in one, you'll be booking another one. Yep. You'll be depressed at home because you can't get to it fast enough. The days, I'm like, Jamaica can't get here fast enough. But, oh, man, wait. I got my niece's graduation, and I got to go to Vegas, and I got to go from Vegas to Dallas, and I got to go from Dallas to Jamaica, and all in the midst of moving into a new home. It's y'all, but I'm going to live my life.
It's
I'm
doable.
going to live my life.
It's doable.
You feel me? So yes, definitely, it's definitely doable, especially with this company. It is on the table. I mean, and immediately the savings, you get the savings immediately. It's not no waiting, but immediately. But even if you choosing not to go, those savings is stacking up, stacking up, hollering at you, telling you, hey, use me. Book me, book me to use something, please. And then that one free trip, we didn't even talk about that. If you don't do nothing but take that one incentive trip.
So we've been talking about Forex. We've been talking about the travel. What about the shopping advantages? Can we hear some of that? Mamuda, have you been out to dinner on the restaurant or
Ours is slightly different to you.
Right.
We have a shopping portal and you can buy vouchers and stuff. So
Right.
we get discounts as well, but
Mhm.
it's not quite as good as yours. Yours is amazing. I want to move to America.
6 months of the year, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't use it that often. I
Uh-huh.
think about it after I've already paid for something. So
If
then
you
I'm
got those families, you guys, I'm gonna tell you, use it, y'all. I use every aspect of this membership except for the world tour, but it's used because it's already paid for. I just ain't went on it yet. But that food voucher, you guys, I'm telling you, that $50 they're giving you a month, if you're receiving that, on top of the $100 with the shopping, I've utilized that, bought a speaker, bought a cooler. What
Oh
else I
my
done say? I might
goodness.
have bought a couple of
Just
gift
jealous.
cards. You know, it's like, why not? You
Yeah.
saving it's free money that they're giving you. You're not going to spend that free. You're spending those stimulus. You better spend them.
I know it. I know. I took my family out to dinner. It cost us about 200 and something, $50 off. Boom, right there. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't beat it. You can use it all over the United States, you
Yes,
know.
all you do is go in there, see the restaurants in that area you're going to be in, choose the voucher that you want. If you know what I'm saying, you know you're going to spend over $30, choose the voucher that's going to save you $15. That's what I did. I chose the $30 one. I paid $30 out of the free money, not my money.
Right.
I went there, I bought $30 worth of food, but I had $15 because that voucher was $30, $15 for $30, but I had to spend $30. I spent $30 for two people, but I really only spent $15 because I gave them that $15 voucher, which was free money.
Right.
And it made my meal plus somebody else's meal only $15. And that was including drinks and everything.
Right.
Y'all, it blew my mind. I was like, you sleeping on money. Y'all sleeping on free money. Come on. Utilize your product, y'all. I'm telling you, just go in there. You never would know which restaurants is in there. I mean, don't just look for your area. The good thing about it is everywhere you will go in the States to where you can save money. The thing is to save you money. Put more money in your pocket. Saving money puts more money in your pocket. Making money because you're sharing it puts more money in your pocket. And making your money grow for you with the Forex puts more money in your pocket. Where are you losing? It's a win-win-win. All of y'all see, this is why I'm so excited all the time. And I don't mean to take over y'all, but I get on my soapbox because I get so excited all the time.
It's all right. You're talking good.
Save it up for tonight now.
The steam flying off of me is just because y'all, I'm so excited, and I get so excited to tell people and share it with them, and I be wanting just to shake them and shaking it, you know. Just
I know.
But everybody's not going to get it, and it's understandable. And it's what? It's their loss, not yours. You got that win-win-win. You got the deal. You're just trying to share it. And if they don't want it, it's on them. Right. You just keep showing them that you got it. Because I tell them all the time, you're gonna no, I'm telling you, I already got it. I'm sharing it with you because I know this blessing is blessing my life, and I only want it to bless yours. But if you don't want it, by all means, carry on. Don't be mad at me because I'm going and I'm living life. Don't be wondering. Don't be trying to count my pockets because I'm going here and going here and going here. Right. Y'all, I'm a retired soldier. I'm going to live my life. I said to get the Army 20 years, and even while I was serving, I was gone. People thought I was still a civilian 5-6 years ago, and I'm like, no, I'm still in. I'm retiring at 20 because it's so much life to live. Right. It was why are you getting out at 20? I have got to experience life. I hate having to ask somebody for that time off to go and just relax. I hate, them telling me, oh, well, we need you, so we can't approve your leave. What?
Yeah.
No, you got to find that time to make time for you and add the value to your life. Vacationing, being on the beach, that's the best. That the sound of the waves and everything, I'm telling you, it just calms me. I go to the beach every morning when I'm out there, and I just sit there and I just look at God's creation, and I just thank Him for letting me. If you're not religious, but I just thank my God for letting me allow me to be able to see the beauty of the world that He has created. You see the good, the bad, and the ugly, but go and experience the beauty of this world, you guys.
That's right. It's more than working Monday through Friday, giving somebody so much of your time
Yes.
You know, come on, let's live. Let's go experience different things, you know.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
listen, our time is up and it has been exciting. But I also want to announce this is our last segment before the fall. We're going to be on hiatus, me and my sister Sasha and Tanya, and we're going to come back bigger and better. So, with that being said, if you're watching this live, if you know any of us, reach out to us. It
Yes.
doesn't take anything to watch a presentation, which is not very long. We're having one tonight, as a matter of fact, at 8:30. Our brother Thomas Flowers is our presenter. So listen, it's going to be live, it's going to be on fire, and the house is going to be full. So you don't want to miss your spot, because you know Zoom sometimes don't let you in. So you want to get there early. Try to sign in about 5-10 minutes early. I want to say to Mamuda and Thomas, we enjoyed you guys. Thank you, thank you so much for coming on and just telling everyone about this amazing company. I also want to say thank you, Mr. David Hart and Adela Hart. Thank you to our leaders, Deborah Taylor, who is taking a grief patient. And she is doing it. I seen a picture with her looking just as beautiful on the beach. I said, I'm jealous. I want to be there with her.
Don't she look good out there?
Yes,
Yes, she
she looks
does.
well rested, and we just love her and
Yes.
thank her for her leadership. We also have Project 165. We're trying to expose 165 families. So listen, families, you do not have to be paying all that money. Join a vacation club and take your entire family on a vacation for way, way less.
Yes.
Me, my husband, and my daughters are members. When we go on vacation, they got their plan, I got my plan. We go and do our thing.
Yes.
You can do it too. So, Sasha and Tanya, you girls got any last words?
Nope, I think everything that needed to be said was said. Whoever's page you are watching this on, get back with that person to get
Definitely.
more information and information about tonight's webinar. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be a packed house, and the same energy you're getting off of my brother Thomas Flowers, TJ the Boss, you're gonna get that tonight. It's gonna be lit, as the young people say.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, it was fun and I enjoyed this conversation, everyone. So thanks for coming and we'll see you guys in the fall.
All right. We
Oh,
love
thank
you
you so much,
guys.
ladies, for this. Y'all platform is amazing. We'll see y'all in the fall.
All right.
Thank you
Take
so
care
much.
now.
See
Thank
y'all
y'all for
tonight.
coming.
Let's
Love
go.
y'all.
See you tonight. Yes. Good night.
All right, good night, everyone.